Welcome everybody. This is episode 5 of On the Rocks. We're working hard to give you content and the likes.
Yeah.
So I'm Namusa. We're your people. Soon we're gonna start inviting people, I think. You've come to know us now. It would be nice to bring in people, invite them to bring in
some guests, some external opinions. The next 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah. So let's get straight into it.
Okay.
What are we tasting today?
Today we are tasting the Glenfiddich single malt, 15 years old, Solera Reserve. You don't mean Glenfiddich. No, it's a learning point for our listeners, our viewers. It's Glenfiddich.
It's Glenfiddich.
It's
because
Glenfiddich.
you are
Must pronounce it right.
We're in Africa. Fiddich.
I mean, Africans tasting Scotch whiskey.
Huh?
We are Africans tasting Scotch whiskey.
Yeah, Fiddich.
Glenfiddich.
What else? Anyway, let's get into it. So, today we're tasting the Glenfiddich 15-year-old.
This is the Glenfiddich Solera Reserve 15-year-old. It's not the normal Glenfiddich 15-year-old. You do get a normal Glenfiddich 15-year-old, but this is the Solera Reserve, which is a special bottling. I don't know what makes it special. It's on the thing. Something about the vats and
the Solera vat is a single malt innovation that marries whiskey matured in sherry, bourbon, and new oak casks, always kept half full. It creates a harmonious whiskey that gets richer and more complex every year. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So this is the Glenfiddich 15-year-old Solera Reserve. As usual, the Glenfiddich.
This has been one that's been drank.
Yeah. A lot.
But we're going to taste it again.
So, what are the notes? What does it say?
Oh, we've already poured our Glenfiddich.
Yeah. Do we have tasting notes on the bottle?
Are they tasting notes?
Yeah, so it says here. Okay, there we go. Brian Kinsman, our malt master, allows our 15-year-old whiskies to mellow and intensify in our pioneering Solera vat, giving this exceptional single malt deep and complex layers of warm spice, honey, and rich fruit flavors.
Warm spice. Okay, can we bring our things? Warm spice, honey. I think.
And rich fruit.
Let's bring the things. So I think in future, like I said with the others, I think we'll bring in nuts, and then we'll also bring in like berries. As some of our flavor profiles. Okay.
See the legs? I must say, it's got a very good nose. It does. Ooh, very good.
I think you guys have just decided before.
Out of all the whiskeys that we've tasted, this has the best nose. Yeah. It's so complex. Oh wow.
These legs. I see it on yours now, man.
The legs are sort of in between.
These ones are close though.
Yeah, these ones are close. Yeah. But that being said, this cloth material here. So.
You can tell I didn't wipe the glass.
The sweetness, the Speyside
sweetness. The proof is in the pudding.
By the way, Glenfiddich is a Speyside whiskey. Yeah. We haven't actually talked about the other ones before, but this is a Speyside whiskey. Which means it has these full-bodied, fruity, honey flavors.
Does it have peats? Is it called peats?
No, peat is Isla.
Okay.
So Speysides are traditionally very sort of like full-bodied, sweet, some fruity flavors, not as spicy as a Highland whiskey.
Okay. Cool. Bottoms up.
It's smooth like a baby's bottom. This is a good one.
No, I think you guys have decided.
No. There are no preconceived notions here. Nothing. This is just as good.
Usually you look at.
No, but this is really. But to be honest with you, there's nothing in this whiskey that says
it's kicking
Yeah.
you or anything. All the flavors sort of build up.
Just as the
Yes.
thing's jumpy, we should have started with the 12, then gone to the 15.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
You've paid your dues in the last 5 episodes to
Yeah.
earn
Yeah.
yourself
We
a
should-
taste of a 15.
Yeah. We shouldn't like hold ourselves to tasting a 12, then a 15, then an 18
Okay.
or whatever.
Just tasting here.
Whatever comes our way.
This is really, really good. Though.
Here's
It's
the thing.
really
I
good.
think for our next one, we each bring a bottle.
Yeah.
We ask the people who. So our
Our
guests
guests
will
will bring
bring
a
their
bottle as
bottle of the whiskey that they want.
Yeah.
And then I think over the next coming weeks, we will also choose a bottle of whiskey that we enjoy, and we will share it. And whoever
Yeah, we'll
chooses
do
the
that,
bottle
we'll do
will
that,
lead
we'll do that.
the vlog.
Oh, this is really good.
Pause.
No, this is really nice.
The nose.
It's
So-
smooth.
Yeah.
It doesn't burn. It's just
From
balanced.
the nose to the throat, everything is just.
It's good whiskey.
This is really, really good. Really good.
It's good whiskey.
So on the palate, I'm getting definitely, obviously, that vanilla, honey, sweetness. There is a wood to it.
But it's not as smoky as most whiskeys are, or the whiskeys that we've tasted.
Yeah. And what else do the tasting notes say?
It said honey, rich fruits,
Yeah.
and warm spice. I do get the spice.
There is a spice.
That woody spice.
Yeah. But I think they mean, when they say warm spice, they mean like, you know, when you're cooking like on a winter's day, if you're making like soup or a stew or something, that warmth of that spice. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think it's nice. I also think this is more, just like I said with the shivers last week, is warm. This is also pretty warm.
Yeah, it is.
But this is like a nice warm.
Yeah.
You know, not to say shivers wasn't nice, but this is like a nice, you know,
So
take
warms
your
the-
time with it.
Now this is it like warms the cockles of your heart.
It does.
Oh my God,
It's
the
like-
cockles of your heart.
Of course.
Don't be mad because it's just this funny little
Wow!
It's just an expression.
So
After the good English,
the fruity flavors that they're speaking about, I get them like as an towards the end as an aftertaste.
Yeah.
Even now, I'm getting like a sweet fruity.
It's almost like some apricot type of peach type of fruit.
yes. As soon as you said peach,
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
I really got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's very nice whiskey.
Mm.
I don't even think, out of all the whiskeys, I don't even think this needs ice.
No.
I don't even think,
By far, this is the best whiskey we've tasted so far.
So far.
I don't think it needs ice. I think the most I could do to this is put soda in it.
Yeah.
Because I think anything, I wouldn't put,
So now you understand when we say it's sacrilegious to add these
Ginger,
things, to
These
whiskeys.
funny things. It's
okay,
sacrilege.
you know what? As a thing, to break, we're episode 5, just to break things up, we're not going to do soda. We're going to do a flavored sparkling water.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's sugar-free, as usual, because that's the preference.
Is that the lime one?
Lime and ginger.
Okay.
So I think that's the most we'll do with this,
Yeah.
because I think as a whiskey, I don't see it. Ginger ale wouldn't work.
No, it probably would. You see, the thing about ginger ale is it works with most whiskeys.
Yeah.
Because of the flavor, the flavor profile.
The profile.
But I think that's why I chose the sparkling water that's ginger and lime.
Okay.
That's sugar-free. So I wouldn't necessarily
I
put
see.
ginger
It's like
ale.
having a
So it's possibly like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Both the sparkling, the soda water, and the.
So it's like putting soda water and then actually putting a slice of ginger
Yeah.
or some mint
Yeah.
or something.
I think this would be a better combination.
Okay.
Okay, cool. This.
no.
Go.
And not even a lot, huh?
This is very nice, eh? Like, if you're watching on the show now, I wish you could taste this. It's very, very good.
They essentially say go out and buy it.
Like our Uncle Basi would say, it's better than sex.
And he says that all
Basi
the time.
loves to say
He
this.
says, Basi's our uncle. Who got us into whiskey, actually, by the way.
What a wow. Just pour. I don't know if he knows that you're saying this about him.
You're
Right.
fine.
Yeah, you.
This bottle is staying here, eh?
Asas. So, Glenfiddich.
With ginger and lime.
Very nice whiskey.
I think as a dash.
Nah.
Look, I prefer
It
it
deterrents.
neat, but I can see how someone would drink it with this dash.
It's not out of all of the ones, but even with the flavor of this is very muted.
Yeah.
And compared to the ginger ale, you definitely then wouldn't have had it.
No.
And with the soda water, you wouldn't. This is nice.
With
I
the
think
soda
it's-
would have, but like this is
a
just so
mixture.
nice. It's so good on its own that it really, really, really doesn't need anything.
It doesn't need
else.
anything.
Honestly.
Very smooth.
If you're gonna drink it, maybe not neat, maybe with some ice, a little bit of water.
I don't even think it needs ice, to be honest.
No.
It doesn't need to be cold.
No, but the ice acts like the water does, like a splash of water.
Yeah.
But it only just tones down those harsh flavors.
Next
This
time,
doesn't have
Next
harsh.
time we're gonna have whiskey bombs. Is it Jagger bombs? Whiskey bombs.
Do they have whiskey
Why
bombs?
I'm
complicate
gonna
things?
create them.
Why complicate things?
I am
don't
creating
know.
whiskey bombs.
Right.
Stay tuned. You will see the magic that is Nomusa.
Uzayipuzi wayo whiskey.
Nizospuza, nizolona.
Utlaye yourself.
This is really good.
Actually, you just messed it up.
It's messed it up, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, it's messed it up.
Snobs.
No,
This thing is
it has.
good.
It has.
It's alright. You gonna be alright. Partake. You
No,
gonna be
somehow.
alright.
This is a fantastic whiskey.
Yeah.
It doesn't need anything.
Yeah.
Not even
Perhaps
zero.
a splash of water.
Yeah.
That's
Not
it.
even-
Maybe a block of ice.
Or a block of ice.
But I think on a like winter, like we're getting into, or we're in the middle of, you don't even need.
Yeah, anything. Just drink it like it is.
But I still drink it with this dash. A dash
Damn
is
it.
always necessary.
No.
I'm sorry. Okay, spoken like a true novice. Tina,
Verdict.
Verdict is a very well-rounded whiskey that delivers what it says on the tasting notes and the,
Very smooth.
very, very smooth. It's
Very
not harsh at all. It doesn't actually need anything to dash it with, or if anything you want to put inside, a splash of water or a block of ice. Finish and cloud.
I can't even finish it with this lime
It's
concoction.
Sacrilege.
Honestly. Verdict for me, very good. 8 out of 10. Absolutely good whiskey.
8.5 for me.
8.5.
I really like it.
Yeah.
It's very. I think for me, it's also 8. It's really good. It's really smooth.
So you're putting it on the same foot as the Glenmorangie.
Actually, okay, maybe.
So you need to downgrade the Glenmorangie.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Glen now is a 7.
You see?
Spoken
The
like a true
Glen
novice.
Morangi is a 7. The Glenfiddich is an 8.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.5 even.
This is a really
It's
good whiskey.
really good
Yeah.
whiskey. I see why it costs so much.
Yeah.
How much does this retail for, by the way? Does anyone know?
I think it's like
It's about
7.99,
800 rand. Yeah.
8.50 depending on where you buy it.
It's worth it.
It's really good
It's
whiskey. It's not wine. I will put in J&J, but it's worth it. Take your
I'm
time
gonna have
with
some
it.
more.
Guys, this is my bottle though.
Yeah,
Ginger lime were rubbish.
Yeah, it was rubbish, honestly.
Yeah, that's enough. That's all I need.
So this is a really good whiskey. Glenfiddich, holler at us. Actually, you'll see them here. We'll reach out to them, see if we can get them here. It's really good. Basi, our uncle that we talk about a lot, and we will talk about a lot. This is his favorite. I once bought him an 18-year-old, and he looked at me. He's like, you should just put the 15.
You wasted your money.
You said you wasted your money.
Like, here I am, living my best life. I'm like, he's an 18-year-old. He's like, yeah, that's nice, but it's like how he prefers the Johnny Walker Green to the blue.
The green is very good though.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. So I think actually one day we're gonna go to Basi's house and we'll show you.
Let's shoot from Basi's house.
Yeah. He's got like a whiskey collection of notes. Remember when Mamkulu hit the 125-year-old, like it was in a tin?
Oh yeah.
And so he's got a whiskey collection of notes. He's been drinking whiskey for years. So So final thoughts on the Glenfiddich? Perfect whiskey.
Like
it's a gem.
It's a gem. Honestly, if you want to have some staple whiskies in your house that you want to impress visitors with,
this is cool. I see it's a one finger.
So definitely have this in your whiskey cabinet.
Definitely, must have.
It wouldn't be like my whiskey to drink like
it's not an everyday whiskey.
No, everyday basis, but if I'm entertaining, definitely I'll drink this.
And when you're entertaining, you only bring it out for 2 hours, then you take it back.
Or you just buy a case and then just take one bottle out at a time, like your uncle does.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Glenfiddich.
Yeah, this is awesome. Honestly, this is very good.
So that's it for us from this week. Catch us next week. We're going to be doing some great things.
We still don't have a catchphrase.
We don't have a catchphrase. Game of Thrones will be over.
Yeah.
It will be over, but we're going to bring you the Johnny Walker,
so we'll have a special Game of
White
Thrones
Walker
edition.
things. We wanted to put it in the episode of Game of Thrones, but unfortunately we missed that. But we're definitely going to do the Johnny Walker, White Walker whiskey. Because now we've done Scotland, South Africa. Have we done Ireland? No. So we're then going to do Ireland. We're going to do Asia. And then we're going to give you a bourbon.
We'll start bourbons after that.
A Jack Daniels. So we're going to move around. We have no formula. It really is whatever pleases us.
But if you have suggestions, please put it in the comments.
And maybe our guests will also surprise us with what they bring.
Maybe they can suggest some celebrity guests for us.
Woo! Actually, I'm going to suggest a celebrity guest. I know. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Bye.